Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, everyone. Dear authors and invited guests, welcome to the technical session 9B. Myself, Aarti Mohan, and I would be moderating this session. On the behalf of Global Knowledge Research Foundation and GR Scholastic LLP, it's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the Third World Conference on Information Systems on Business Management, ISBM 2024, Bangkok, Thailand. The third edition of the conference is being organized in a hybrid mode. The physical event is being organized today in Bangkok, Thailand, and the virtual event is being held through Zoom today and tomorrow, that is 12th and 13th September 2024. I hope you all will be enjoying this knowledgeable and interactive session throughout the day. In this session, we have 6 presentations. Each presenters would be given 12 minutes for the presentation and 3 minutes for the question and answer session round. On 10 minutes, I'll raise a gentle reminder. There's another request to all the participants to stay connected with us till the closing remarks. If you have any sort of queries or any doubts, you can write it to me in the chat box. Just before we get started with our session, I would like you all to introduce to our session chair, Dr. Rafat Samrin, ma'am. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
She is working as an assistant professor, Department of Computer Science at College of Computer Science, King Khalid University, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. She has 15 years of teaching experience and she has published around 30 publications in international and national journals and conference include 6 SCI papers and 1 patent. She also authored 1 books, chapters by various international publishers. Research interest includes her research interest includes information security, network security, big data analytics, cyber security, data mining, and IoT. It's a great pleasure to have you on board with us, ma'am. We welcome you once
Thank
again.
you. Thank you.
Moving on to our thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Moving on to our first presentation, a crevice oriented strategy for surface crack identification. Dear presenter, could you please start with your presentation?
Yes, ma'am. Is it visible?
Actually, it's loading.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
now it's yes.
hello everyone. Good morning to all of you. I'm Akanksha Davre, and today I'm here to present my implementation paper titled as a device-oriented strategy for surface crack identification. My institute name as JSPM's Rajashri Shahu College of Engineering, Pune. My co-authors are Prema Sahane, Nivedita Shimbre, Rohit Bambre, Upendra Maurya, Vaishnavi Kumbar, and me. So let's go through the overview of this implementation paper. In this implementation paper, we try to cover some points like importance of crack detection. Nowadays, there are very small, minute cracks can lead to a major accident, so that it's very important to give attention to such cracks to identify these cracks and some tech innovations. Now we know that machine learning, computer visions, IoT, deep learning, these are some emerging technologies which are used in our daily life for various kind of innovations. So we try to use such technologies in our implementation so we can identify the cracks on the road. We have reviewed some techniques like CNN, CrackNetV, RCNN, VGG16, YOLO, and all. We comparatively studied such techniques and try to modify a model which can identify the cracks on the road in an efficient way in very less time. We try to give the future direction to all the researchers or who want to research in this field. Like we can, in our paper, we have surveyed the papers, like their gap, what on which technologies they had worked, and from our research paper also they can see that what modifications they can do so that their system can be more enhanced. So the motivation behind this project or this implementation is that importance of monitoring. It's very important to continuously monitor the roads and such cracks and all. And its real-time analysis is also very important. I said that the minute cracks can also cause to the various serious accidents. Like there was a Formula One racer whose name was Ayrton Senna, who died due to the crack which was present on the road. So it's very important to identify such cracks on runways and all. And as we can see that the small cracks can easily be converted into a large potholes, and the road can get damaged very easily. And there are some various previously I said, some neural networks and all are there which can effectively handle such crack classification. And another motivation behind this is that there is a lack of unified model. There was no single model which integrates all such relevant crack detection techniques, which is time efficient, which gives more accuracy. And the problem statement is that the manual road crack detection is labor intensive and costly. The challenges includes financial investment, workforce management, and efficiency. Previously, previously when there was a traditional method to identify the cracks on the road, the authorities or the laborers used to go on the field or on a road, and they need to identify the cracks on the road manually, which require too much labor intensive, and it's very lengthy process. They will go, they will identify, and then they will initiate the process. Till then, the small cracks can be converted into large potholes. So it's very important of timely detection of such road cracks for the road safety, and there is need of transition from conventional to automated crack detection methods. The objective behind this is that the VGC16 effectiveness, we have used a VGC16 model to train our model. Uh, we tried so many algorithms, and we found that VGC16 is effective. There are some integration benefits, like it's very important to integrate the system with the higher authorities so that they can take the further actions. The future research, like I said, the researchers can take reference from this research paper, and they can do some more research and add value to this particular area. The foundation for improvement. This emphasizes that it's very important to identify the cracks on the road, and it's very important for road to be safe. The observations, I said, we had added some of the research papers. We read about 40 research papers and found that 27 are good for, like, which align with our road crack detection system. Then I have added some of the techniques or the papers which had been used and give more accuracy, like IoT and sensor for crack detection, which give 92% accuracy, 3D movies, 2D frame conversions, which give 98% accuracy. Some other also I have added. Now let's see the comparative analysis between different algorithms. Like previously, I mentioned that we have used a various kind of algorithms and comparatively studied them. First one as which is V16, which is a CNN architecture and which consists of 16 layers, like convolutional layers, max pooling layers, and fully connected layers, which consist of 16 layers, so that the small patterns can also be identified with this VGC16 model. Then there is a CNN. As we know that CNN is for used for the detecting basic features like edges and all. So we have also tried to improve it using try to use CNN also to check its results. Then the another one as Inception. In Inception, it uses a parallel convolutional filters of varying sizes. It uses the filters of various sizes, like 3 by 1, 3 by 2, 3 by 3, so that the various kind of patterns or variations can be visible. So there is no need to use various kind of layers using Inception. Then we use a ResNet. ResNet is also one of the good model, which had also given a good accuracy to us, but it also has some of the ResNet is like a mm, uh, is like a model which vanishes or which ignores some of the layers which are not important, so that the important features cannot be degraded. This is the importance of ResNet. Then there is AlexNet, which is also it is not also more effective. Like it uses only 8 layers, and it was the old one. So AlexNet is does not give us much more results. Here is a comparison analysis of so for all the models which we have used, like I mentioned, as we can see that PGC 16 gave the more results. Then ResNet also gave some kind of more accuracy, but but it requires so much computational power, so we focus on VGC 16 only. And like we can see AlexNet Inception also I have added. Okay. So here I will go through the demo, like or the screenshots I had added to show that how our UI will work and show the results. So when anyone can click on the URL, the crack detection with deep learning, such kind of UI will be shown. Then the user can able to upload their images, crack images, so that they can identify whether crack is present or not. So, like after uploading the images, like here we can see the crack is present. So the probability of the crack is 100%. The probability of crack is present, and it shows how much probability it's having. Now, if the crack is present and we found that the actual crack is there, then the information can be taken from the user, so that where he or she lives, which can be identified, and the further process can be done. Its contact information can be taken. Like here we can see that there's no crack or something like that. So the probability of no crack is 99.66%, so that the crack is not present. The results with each epoch iterations, we can observe that the setup gains precision and lower the value loss, reaching which saturation point after 99. This was performed using the Google Colab environment. The BGC 16 based road crack detection model we have achieved with a higher accuracy of 99.1%, demonstrating its effectiveness in classifying road surfaces. And we have found that these models low value loss of 2.10%, which indicates some strong alignments between predictions and actual conditions. So it's very highly reliable. Like I also mentioned that I use a ResNet, which was good, which gave us good results, but which required so much computational power. So we focus on the VGC 16. Now let's go to the conclusion. I said we had used 40,000 images to train our data set. We split it into a training, testing, and validation sets. We took a 224 into 224 pixels images and converted it to the monochrome, so that we can able to train our model and identify the cracks on the road. And for that, we use a Google Colab environment, and this model, like previously I also mentioned, 99.1% accuracy was achieved. And uh, this uh, this model is really effective. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. Ma'am, any questions?
Yeah, yeah, you said that only 16 layers are, is it enough for the identification of this crack? You're using only 16 layers, no?
Yes, ma'am. For the business 16, I use this one only. Like it can go through various, like its pattern will be extracted, then it will go through various layers, then its feature will be extracted, the pattern, actual pattern will be displayed.
Okay. And one more thing, here you're using one training data set of 40,000 images. Now, what is the
Yes.
ratio of training data set and validation data set? What
I
is the
use
ratio?
like 8:1:1. Like 80% I use for the training, 10% for the testing, and 10% for the validation.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for your presentation. Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to our next presentation. I would request the presenter to present his paper on attitudes and acceptations towards the hybrid working style during the COVID-19 pandemic. Dear presenter, could you please start with your presentation?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
yes, we can hear you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lonachai Chikonta from Thailand. Today, I would like to present a research on attitude and acceptations toward the hybrid working style during the COVID-19 pandemic. A case study of School of Information and Communication Technology, University of Payao. Today's presentation contains introduction, objectives, methods, results, discussion, and conclusion, suggestions. Since the end of
Dear
2000,
presenter, sorry to interrupt, but we can't see your presentation. Could you please share your screen?
sorry about that. Sorry. Can you see the slide?
Yeah, now the screen is visible. Thank you.
Today, I would like to present a research on attitudes and acceptations toward the hybrid working style during the COVID-19 pandemic. A case study of School of Information and Communication Technology, University of Payao. Today, presentation contains introduction, objectives, methods, results, discussion, and conclusions, suggestions. Since the end of 2019, the COVID-19 outbreak has intensified continuously. In 2020 and 2021, the Thai government responded by closing high-risk areas, enforcing social distancing, and support both government and private sector to adopt work-from-home policies to curb the spread of the virus. In 2020, the University of Payao required remote work and online classes, leading employees to adapt to technology without face-to-face interaction. As a result, employees
The
face
presenter slides are not moving. I mean, it's only the first slide which we can see.
ไม่ได้ยินเหรอ
You can present the same in the slideshow mode, then you can change your presentation from there on. Because we can only see your first slide. Yeah, now it is on the introduction part. Your slides were not moving actually. That's
ก็ยังอยู่ introduction ก็ถูกแล้ว
I'm here, introduction page.
yeah, now we can see
Ah,
the introduction. But here it wasn't moving. Yeah.
โอเคสคริปต์ไป objective ไปก็ได้ Let's go to objective. Okay. This is our objective. Objectives. Study the attitudes of support employees at the School of Information and Communication Technology, University of Payao, Thailand, towards the hybrid working style during the outbreak of COVID-19. In this research, it is survey research, which has the following research methods: population and sampling, The research population was 21 support staff ICT University of Payao. Support staff had worked from home in the hybrid working style 3 times for 1 to 3 months at a time, depending on the situation and severity at the time. ICT University of Payao department used a hybrid working model to ensure staff support, operational continuity, flexibility, efficiency, and safety. Therefore, the research population is suitable. The research used 21 support staff from ICT University of Payao. As a sample group used a purposive sample method. 2. The research used a questionnaire. T experts check the questionnaire content validity used the IOC index with average value ranking from 0.67 to 1.00. The content of the questionnaire include work efficient, impact on work, the agency work policy, information system, and balance between work and daily life. Data collection. The researcher sent the document and summary to sample group who has 2 weeks to complete the questionnaire. Research analysis and interpretation. The researcher analyzed the collect data use percentage, mean, and standard deviation. The criteria for evaluating respondent attitudes are average 3.26 to 4.00, mean strongly agreed. Average 2.51 to 3.25, mean agreed. Average 1.76 to 2.50, mean disagreed. Average 1.00 to 1.75, mean strongly disagreed. Attitudes regarding work efficiency towards the hybrid working style had an overall attitude level at mean 2.92 SD, 0.79. Interpretation.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Sorry for the interruption, but your slides are not moving.
เขาไม่เห็นสไลด์
Yeah. We already share everything for you.
Yes, you
But
shared, but your slide is not
if
moving.
yeah, my if we
Yes,
can you see the result?
yes, yes.
Can we
Now I
use
can see
this
results. Yes,
can you use display for presentation? That's okay.
yes. Now
We
let's see.
can move. That's okay. Okay. ต่อ
Yes, okay, right. Yes, done
ไม่
perfect.
ไม่ต้องอันนี้ก็คืออันนี้เลยใช่อันนี้เลยครับขยับขึ้น
Okay, sorry. Next slide. Attitudes regarding the impact on work towards the hybrid working style had an overall attitude level at mean 2.41 SD, 0.7H. Interpretation disagreed. Attitude regarding the work policy towards the hybrid working style had an overall attitude level at mean 3.00 and SD 0.82. Interpretation agreed. Attitudes regarding the information system towards the hybrid working style had an overall attitude level at mean 3.27 SD 0.H1. Interpretation strongly agreed. attitudes regarding the work-life balance towards the hybrid working style had an overall attitude level at mean 2.90 SD 0.80 interpretation agreed discussion and conclusions that hybrid working enhances efficiency and work-life balance compared to traditional methods, improving Thai employees' quality of life. Modern information systems like e-signature, online e-meetings, and workload tracking streamline operation and allow effective performance monitoring, reflecting the University of Phayao commitment to technology advancement and societal well-being. Hybrid working also improve employees' health and foster co-worker interaction, preventing personal time from becoming from time work time and boosting job satisfaction and effectiveness. However, the effectiveness of hybrid working depends on job roles and responsibility, as some positions require office presence. Agency should customize work from home policy to fit job needs and ensure support for emergency and future requirement. Therefore, the hybrid working model allows for flexible working, both efficiency and effectiveness, and help balance work with daily life. The research results can serve as guideline for developing operational strategy to accommodate various future situations of agency both inside and outside the University of Phayao. Suggestion for applied research result. Conduct periodic follow-up meetings to monitor progress, keeping them concise to avoid the delay in important work. Provides access to essential devices such as desktop computer, and other necessary of equipment for use at home. Set aside an budget to cover costs by employee working from home to ease their financial burden. Suggestion for next research. Access equipment readiness and needs used in hybrid operation. Study guideline and strategy for supporting hybrid work model and improving organizational policies. Research and develop operational support setting system for hybrid work, including central data management, database, and modern technology. Thank you for attention.
If you have a question, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. Ma'am, do you have any questions?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, how many samples have you taken for your case study?
21.
Only 21?
Yes.
Is it enough for a complete case study?
We focus on only our organization because uh let me talk about the past. When the COVID happened, we cannot organize in normal, and the policy on our organization want to be continue to serve the staff and the student, that we have to control everything, and now that's only 71 the person. That's why we have a sample is 71. It's small group, that's yes, but we indeed to interview everyone to find the solution for that. Thank you. If you have any question,
Okay.
please.
Yeah. What are the policies you're going to suggest for central data management?
That's a good question, but we have a many organization in the university, and the university can less not can they allow how to say that they allow the 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 policy actually depend on each faculty is organized, because some faculty have 10 person to serve 100,000 students, but 10 not enough, and our organization let to move to help another that may be good for another, but this is hard for our staff. I'm just suggest to the head of the organization to bring the system to help them. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to our next presentation.
Thank you so
I-
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to our next presentation, I would request the presenter to present her paper on the title Enhancing Cross-Cultural Speech Emotion Recognition, a comparative study of Gujarati and English datasets. Dear presenter, could you please start with your presentation?
Yes, just give me a minute. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, session chair. And here I'm going to present my one of the paperwork, which is enhancing cross-cultural speech emotion recognition, a comparative study of Gujarati and English dataset. Here I'm having the abstract, which covers the study on speech emotion recognition, is focusing on understanding emotion in Gujarati speech. We utilize the Crema-D dataset for SER as resource in Gujarati are limited. I'm from India and from India, Gujarat. So Gujarati is a very resource poor language where is lack of data, any audio data set, emotional audio data set. So cross-cultural, cross-corpus analysis involved using both Gujarati and English databases due to similarities in cues. Testing Gujarati audios on an English SCR model helped guide our decision. Our study employed pre-existing model and refined them based on outcomes. Visual testing with various algorithms identify the most effective one for detecting emotion in a Gujarati speech. The model learns on discern emotion from audio data and enhancing the accuracy and robustness. Here we aim to integrate emotion recognition into daily life for personalized virtual assistant, mental health tool, and innovative applications. As per the introduction, as we see the unexplored SCR in Gujarati, the research work in Gujarati speech emotion recognition is uh, still not covered. So here we are trying to do that, and emotion has advanced in many Indian languages, but Gujarati remains unexplored. So in SCR in other Indian languages like Hindi, Bengali, Kannada, many more have seen successful SCR model development, but in Gujarati it's lagging behind. Study focuses on cross-culture, cross-corpus SER, exploring if model trained on English can accurately recognize emotion in Gujarati speech.
goal. The research aims to enhance the cross-linguistic emotion recognition system and promote the inclusive technology by investigating linguistic and cultural differences. Here, the methodology is involved dataset exploration, pre-processing, feature extraction, and model selection to bridge the gap between English and Gujarati datasets. The research question it addressed the whether the English trained model can effectively recognize Gujarati emotion and broader implications for SER system. Here we have a main objective, which is SER and emotion detection to build a speech emotion recognition model and detect emotion. Aims to detect the emotion hidden in speech through machine learning. Cross-cultural, cross-corpus focus is the study investigate the transferability of SER models from English to Gujarati exploration cross-corpus capability. And in linguistic cultural impact, it examined how linguistic and cultural differences affects the emotion expression and recognition accuracy. Language agnostic features. The research explored the language agnostic features and adaptation techniques such as fine-tuning pre-trained models and using multilingual representations, cultural inclusions. Like the study aims to develop culturally sensitive emotion recognition system that can serve the diverse linguistic communities. AI advancements. The research contributes to advance the AI for inclusive and cross-cultural emotion recognition system. We have done some literature review that how it will be helpful for various applications like academia. So speech emotion recognition has a practical applications in a various field beyond research, especially through cross-corpus approaches like healthcare. So in healthcare, it aids the mental health professionals in identifying anxiety, depression, and stress, refining mental health assessment and tools, and improving access to quality mental health and worldwide. Also, the human-computer interaction. The cross-corpus SDR helps create emotion-aware interfaces for virtual assistants, adapting responses based on user sentiments to improve user experience and across the language and culture as well. Entertainment. Cross-corpus techniques enables personalized experience on entertainment performance by incorporating emotional state into movie recommendations and enhancing user engagements. Also, the security level, it helps like voice-based lie detection system, assisting security professionals in detecting stress or deception and providing multilingual support for enhancing security. Overall, the impact cross-corpus SCR enrich the technology in interaction, improve well-being, and enhance the personalized across industries. How here we have created our
Dear presenter, are you there?
I think she lost the connection.
Yeah, I think so.
hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you
Are you-
able to hear my voice?
Yeah, earlier it wasn't, but now we can hear you.
Okay, so can I start?
Yeah, please continue with your presentation, please.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Gujarati dataset. Uh, Here we have prepared Gujarati dataset, own dataset, handcrafted dataset, which consists of 623 audio files.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Your screen, actually, your presentation is not visible to us.
Okay. Now is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible. Thank you. You may please start with your presentation. Continue.
Okay. Here I have prepared my own dataset, Gujarati dataset, which is consists of 623 audio files, and that files are expressing 7 emotions like happy, neutral, sad, angry, fearful, surprise, and calm. Gujarati speech emotion database. The database consists of recordings from 27 speakers and each contributing at least 3 sentences from list of 30. And speaker demographics includes 12 female speakers with 255 audio files and 15 male speakers with 368 audio files organized into 49 and 68 folders respectively. Cultural reach data. The GSCD provides a diverse collection of Gujarati audio samples reflecting culturally rich emotional expression. We have collected the recordings from various areas of Gujarat to maintain the culturally rich data and data types in research. Research studies may also use synthetic data, secondary data from published resources, and qualitative or quantitative data, each offering unique.
I think there's some technical glitch at her end. We'll consider that. Moving on to our next presentation. I would request the presenter to present her paper on the problem states of risk perception and response behaviors to PM 2.5 affecting village health volunteers in northern Thailand. Dear presenter, could you please proceed with your presentation?
Yes, thank you.
You can see my presentation.
Yes, it's visible. Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Busbai Inkyo, and I work at the Ngao District Public Health Office research team includes Thapanakong Salarat, Wong Panya Nuankel, and Prashya Nuankel from Thailand. Today, I present my project on the topic, the problem state of risk perception and response behavior to PM 2.5 affecting village health volunteer. Here outline we begins with an introduction. Sorry. Here outline we begin with an introduction. The PM 2.5 is effect in Thailand and the disease is caused. Then I cover my research including the objective, methodology, result, and then discussion, recommendation, and conclusion. Move on to introduction. PM 2.5 refer to particulate matter which a diameter of less than 2.5 micron tiny compared to the human hair shown in the figure next. Thailand has faced a significant crisis with PM 2.5 pollution, especially in urban and industrial areas since 2011. These 5 particulate matter obtained from traffic industry and agricultural pruning pose severe health risks, contributing to respiratory, cardiovascular, and skin disease and increasing stroke mortality. Between January and October 2021, high pollution level in Bangkok and nearby regions led to over 2,600 hospital treatment with the entry most affected. The impact highlight the agency's need for effective air quality management in Thailand. In northern Thailand, the incidence of cardiovascular disease continue to life linked to increasing PM 2.5 pollution between 2021 and mid 2024. Patient number in health zone 1 increased underscore the ongoing impact. Move on to research objective. They are first to study the risk perception and impact of PM 2.5 on village health volunteers who therefore affect people in northern Thailand. Second, to explore factors related to the effect of PM 2.5 in these regions and to develop recommendations for preventing the effect of PM 2.5 in northern Thailand. Go to methodology. My study focused on 1,121 village health volunteers in Ngao District, Lampang Province. We used Glassy and Morgan table to determine a simple size of 297 volunteers. Data was collected using 4 parts: questionnaire covering general information, awareness of PM 2.5 problem and effect, response behavior, and awareness of risk group. The questionnaire was developed based on extensive literature review and validated by 3 experts. For content validity, we used the item objective congruent index to ensure each question align with my research objective, accepting only item with IOC value of 0.5 or higher. Before the main study, we conducted a pilot test with 30 volunteers, not included in the mean, simple to assess the consistency of our personnel. And data analysis was divided into 3 parts. First, summarizing personnel information using descriptive statistics like frequency, percentage, mean, and standard deviation. Second, analyzing perception about PM 2.5 effect using mean score and standard deviation, and analyzing behavior reflecting PM 2.5 status using frequency, percentage, and mean score. My results show that the vast majority of village health volunteers were female at 98.65%. Nearly half were between 50 and 59 years old, and over half has only a family liver indication. This demographic profile suggests potential challenges in awareness and self-protection against PM 2.5. Regarding awareness of PM 2.5, conscious volunteer shows the higher awareness of open burning, agricultural fuel burning, and forest burning as major contributors. However, they were less aware of the role of construction and transportation and burning material in PM 2.5 pollution. In terms of health impact, volunteers were most aware of respiratory disease associated with PM 2.5. However, there was very low awareness of the connection between PM 2.5 and conditions like tuberculosis, high blood pressure, and lung cancer. When it comes to risk group, volunteers showed the highest awareness of COPD and asthma patients. Being at least surprisingly, there was very low awareness of other high-risk groups like farmer, garbage collector, and construction worker. Go to discussion. Our finding leave significant gap in awareness among village health volunteers. The low awareness of certain health impact and risk group is concerning given the critical role these volunteers play in community health. This highlight the needs for target education and training program, as well as improve communication strategy to enhance their understanding of PM2.5 risk. And based on we finding, we recommend organizing education activity to improve volunteer understanding of PM2.5 risk. We also suggest developing better communication technique and leveraging technology for novel transfer. Future work should be extended to other areas in Thailand, and we propose implementing participatory action research to engage community in problem solving. Move on to the conclusion. Our study and underscore the critical role of village health volunteer in addressing to PM2.5 crisis in northern Thailand. The gap in awareness we identify highlight the urgent need for comprehensive education and awareness program. Moving forward, it crucial to active engage community in PM2.5 mitigation efforts. Thank you for your attention. Are there any questions?
Please.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. May I know your name, please?
Pardon?
We cannot hear you.
What's your name?
What's your name?
บุษบาอินเขียว
No. Actually, I just want to know your name.
You know your name. Again, please.
The presenter who just presented, I want to know her name.
Oh, เปิดกล้องเดี๋ยว
เขา
sorry
ไม่ได้เปิดกล้องหรอ
ใช่อันนี้
เราเปิดแล้วนะ
ไม่ใช่เรา เฮ้ย
Sorry
sorry just a
ก็กด
moment
escape เปล่าเอาแล้วมันไม่เปิดกล้อง อ๋อ มัน
เปิดแล้วค่ะ
เมื่อกี้มันแชร์สไลด์ใช่ไหม
ใช่เป็นอันนี้sorry อยู่ไหนวะ อยู่ไหน
คือเมื่อกี้เป็นหน้าทำยังไงก่อน
Yeah.
Sorry, what may I
Yeah,
know?
yeah. We try
I
to
can-
fix it. We try to change อวตารเราไม่เลือกอวตารได้ไหมโชว์เนี่ยไม่เลือกอวตารนี่ไง
แล้วทำไมเป็นนี้
มันกลับหัวแล้ว
เอ๊ะ
เออ
แต่มันผมว่า
rotate เดี๋ยว rotate
โอเค ได้ไหมดูรูป sorry very sorry
ไหน
เอ้า
มาแล้ว
แล้วมันแก้
แก้ยังไงก่อนตอนนี้
เบอร์ป่ะเมื่อกี้มันเบอร์
ยังไม่เบลอใช่ไหม
โอเค
แล้วกลับหัว
กลับหัวได้ยังไงก่อน
Okay, no problem. Ma'am, you have any questions?
แล้วเมื่อกี้ผมเห็นนะ
Yeah, just I want to know. Yes, please. What is the method you're going to use for your data analysis on your data?
data
Yes, which
data
method you're
หนูจะตอบไหมล่ะพี่ตอบเขาถามว่าข้อมูลมาจากไหน
พี่ตอบเลยค่ะ
ข้อมูล
ฟอร์ม
มาจากอสมนี่อะไรนะ
Windows
ที่โอเค let me introduce myself. I'm a co-researcher for her. The data for analysis is from Ngao
Now district.
district, Lampang, and the data collection is a questionnaire and interview from people in
No,
awesome on
just I'm asking, what is the method?
the method.
What?
This
Yeah,
the
only method.
method เรียกอะไรวะ data descriptive statistic normal mean mode median SD that's right
ไม่เรียน help volunteer นี่แหละค่ะ
No. Actually,
What?
you are using for data analysis, you are using some machine algorithms, right? You told me in your slide, you told that for the data analysis, you are going to use some machine algorithms.
อ๋อใช้ machine
Yeah,
ใช่ไหม
machine learning algorithms you are going to use for data
we
analysis.
don't we
So
in
which
this
type
paper
of
we don't
algorithm
use
you are going to use?
อันไหนอะ
ไม่ได้
let's
ใช้นะ
let me check
นี่data analysis
we use a data descriptive not machine learning did you mean like that
If you are not using machine learning algorithms, then how you are going to analyze the data?
let's
again
please slowly please
Yeah, if you are not going to use any algorithm for data analysis,
okay
then how it is possible
okay
to analyze?
okay I understand your point for the next we use this data to clustering by machine learning to make a strategy for awareness in the future like k-mean we try to use it k-mean อะไรเงี้ย k-mean k-mean x-mean something like that to cluster the growth we not yet think about that
Okay,
sorry
okay, right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. I just want to know the name of the presenter who was presenting. Could you please let me know your name?
she
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 หนูแนะนำตัวใหม่อีกรอบหนึ่ง
My name is บุษบาอินเขียว
Mutsava. Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
thank you
Thank you
Thank you so much for your presentation. Moving on to our next presentation. Moving on to our next presentation, I would request the presenter to present her paper on the role of blockchain technology in preventing supply chain counterfeiting. Dear presenter, could you please start with your presentation?
Yes, thank you. So, can you see my presentation?
Yes, it's visible. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to present our research about the role of blockchain technology in preventing the supply chain counterfeiting. My name is Hans. Okay, my presentation has 4 parts because we have limited of time, so I just focus on the main contribution. First, I will introduce the background and the goal of my research. Then I will discuss about the methodology, and then I will discuss about the results, and I will finish with conclusion and some recommendation. So, as you know, the counterfeit item and material are a global issue that is becoming more severe as e-commerce grows, and counterfeit serious affects supply chain, including reduce, damage, business reputation, increase consumer costs, and health risks. So numerous anti-counterfeit solutions have been proposed and implemented by professionals and researchers, both technical and management. And recent research has revealed that blockchain technology is an effective countermeasure. And that's why we aim to provide a comprehensive understanding of how blockchain technology adopt in supply chain counterfeiting, and we will indicate the barrier that business will face when adopting the blockchain to prevent counterfeit. So our paper will conduct a qualitative study to examine the influence of blockchain technology in combating supply chain counterfeiting. So there are three steps. So first, we define the research question. So two research questions must be answered. First, how did blockchain use to prevent supply chain counterfeiting? And the second question is, what are the main barriers to implementing blockchain technology to prevent counterfeit goods? And the step two, so for database, so we will collect the secondary data from journals, official reports, and news. So to present blockchain technology and supply chain counterfeiting in recent years. Then we will analyze the data to show how blockchain technology used in supply chain management to prevent the counterfeiting, and also we will define the main barriers. So here we will answer two questions. So the first, so look at the figure. So you can see that here we supply chain include three members. So including supplier and supplier, buyer, distributor, and buyer. So and you see how blockchain can use it to prevent the supply chain counterfeiting. So for example, for the data, so blockchain so enable the supply chain member can share the data for each member, between each member, and also the smart contract will enable automatic the update the transaction so between the supply chain member. So for that, the face product cannot enter the supply chain management. So that's why the blockchain can prevent the counterfeit. And here we define the three barriers that business must consider when implementing blockchain technology. Firstly, for technical barrier. Second, for supply chain barrier. And last, for environmental barrier. So for technical barrier, so based on previous study, we found that the blockchain technology is still in early stage of implementation. So that's why the selected the suitable blockchain technology architecture require the high technical competence. And we found that one of the big issues that are scalability. So especially when applied to large scale supply chain network. So, well, without that, maybe the manager might choose private or consortium blockchain with optimal scalability for their specific requirement. So the first barrier, and the second barrier, so that barrier will happen in the company and between and with other other organization. So for the company, so some barrier, for example, the limited knowledge and technical experts for adoption blockchain, and also the fee, the cost the cost for adopting blockchain technology is quite expensive. So many businesses will face with financial constraints. And also one challenge is that company must address that maybe when they adopt the blockchain technology that may reduce the many job positions and manager, because with blockchain they can have us to share the information with different the department and supply chain member, and with the smart contract maybe it will the conduct automatic. So also and besides we will that's one barrier that the company can face, that's when you use blockchain. So the blockchain should be adopted by all supply chain participants, so not just the single organization, to prevent the counterfeit. So, so all stakeholders, all supply chain members are required to participate and share information. And and that's why some business they hesitate and they don't want to share data. So that is one challenge that the business must be solved. And the last barrier is about the environmental barrier. So we found that governmental regulation and law regarding the application of blockchain technology remain unclear. And we found that the government should provide the subsidies rather than enforcement. So that's why the government should issue the policy, the better policy and subsidy for adopting blockchain technology to prevent the fake product. So based on our finding, we recommend some we have some recommendation. The first, for government policy, the government should issue the policy encouraging the businesses to adopt the blockchain technology. For example, they can providing tax incentives or free interest
Hello.
on blockchain investment. And
Hello.
also
बोल
for blockchain, and
सामान
then
बोल ना सोची
for blockchain guidelines. So I think
तो कोई आयु
now
नहीं सो
blockchain technology is still in early stage. So of investments of research. So that's why we should publish a detailed instruction for blockchain adoption to have the small business and different business know how to adopt blockchain to prevent the counterfeiting. And I think the international organization and the government, they should be in charge of publishing. And the last recommendation about the consumer, I think we should raise the customer awareness about the blockchain adoption for preventing the counterfeiting. So because the counterfeit product will impact to the customer money and the customer health. So they should be the key driver in the adoption and motivate and require the business to adopt the new technology to defend the counterfeit, to protect the customer. So here are my conclusion. So this study just conduct the qualitative research by collecting the previous paper, reports, and new in recent year. So we highlighted the main barrier include technology, supply chain, environmental barrier. Business must consider before adopting blockchain technology. So, and we also propose some recommendations to promote the blockchain adoption for anti-counterfeiting. So, so here are some future work. So, we should conduct more research related to blockchain technology and supply chain counterfeiting, because now we are in the e-commerce era. So e-commerce grows significantly in the different countries, especially in Asian countries. So that's why we should conduct more research about this, and we should investigate how blockchain adoption improve the supply chain performance and how many percentage of counterfeit products can be reduced from using blockchain technology. And also, we should design a blockchain guideline to assist the businesses and supply chain in learning about and implementing blockchain for anti-counterfeiting purposes. So, thank you for your listening. So, any question?
Yes, dear. Yeah. Tell me, here you have shown one figure. In that particular figure, you have given one how the blocks are going to be created, right? Go to that particular figure.
Uh, I don't listen clearly. I don't hear clearly. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah. Go to your methodology. How blockchain technology used? Yes, this one. Yes, right. Yeah. See here, in third block, you have written that verification. On verification, a block is created for the transaction. Tell me how that particular verification has been done.
Yeah, actually, we use the qualitative research. We just collect the previous study to find out the relationship between to find out how blockchain to prevent supply chain counterfeiting. And we found that here the blockchain to help the supplier and distributor can share the data with buyer. So you can check for example, the data from the certificate of origin and the batch number of production data. So the buyer can define. So that's it. The real products or the fake products based on the data from the supplier when they share the information. And as you know that blockchain, so the in blockchain they have they have many advantages. For example, the data can be changed. So when for example, when the businesses enter the information about the product, so the people outside of the company cannot modify, cannot change. So blockchain have the immutability.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. So any question?
Thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, moving on to our next presentation, I would like to invite the presenter with her presentation on enhancing cross-cultural speech emotion recognition A comparative study of Gujarati and English datasets. Dear presenter, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah. Could you please continue the part from where you have left earlier?
Okay. Is my screen visible?
No, not right now. Just, yeah, now it's visible.
Okay. Presentation is there on screen now, so I can continue. Okay. Previously,
Yes, ma'am, it's visible. I would request you to please keep it short.
okay,
Yeah.
this part I've covered, and I've selected the CREMA-D dataset for this implementation. I've selected CREMA-D because it's widely used in motion recognition and offering both facial and vocal emotions. So here is my proposed work. In my proposed work, you can see that I have used already trained model on a CREMA-D dataset, and I have applied my Gujarati dataset data into that model for predicting using Gujarati dataset with 623 files and separate the true and false result, which true predicted values and false predicted values are separated, which is a part in 276 audio files, and also prepare a GSED including 50 to 100% accuracy score. Afterwards, I've done pre-processing on that 276 files, also feature extraction, and I've applied MLP classifier. With the help of that MLP classifier, I was able to do the final prediction of emotions on Gujarati train model. Here I have given the figure shows the emotion prediction process using machine learning initially. Predictions are made on Gujarati dataset using model trained on English dataset, CREMA-D dataset. Subsequently, the GSED dataset comprising 276 audio files. So from 623 files, I have received the 276. I filter out the 276 audio files and prepare and uh, to improve the accuracy. The next step involves the pre-processing using Python library. Then feature extraction was done from pre-processed audio files, including process of MFCC extraction. This was followed by utilizing an MLP classifier to obtain a final result. This visual guide provides a clear roadmap for enhancing accuracy of detection in speech analysis. This is how my model works, which I've already told you with the help of figure as an algorithm. And here is the methodology. What I've done that cross-cultural SER. I've integrated the model which is trained on CREMA-D data set. I've used my Gujarati data set for that. Objective. The goal is to evaluate how well the model trained on English data can recognize emotion from Gujarati sentence and speech. Confusion metrics and English data set English data set with Gujarati prediction accuracy is given. And here you will see the accuracy results. Here you can see two metrics where MLP English data set MLP English dataset with English prediction is 60% points, 60.83, where MLP English dataset with Gujarati prediction is at 21.01. So the model integration is the setting methods are curated for extracting features from the audio to ensure the performance and optimally with Gujarati data. With this careful adjustment, the model is ready to accurately identify and interpret the emotion in Gujarati speech. Prediction emotion, as I've told you that earlier I was having 623 files, and later on I've filtered it out with 276 audio files. So here you can see the as shown in the previous table. Then I've done pre-processing using Python script. I use Librosa and Panda specifically to handle audio data performing tasks. I want to say that Librosa is especially used for speech emotion recognition and sound library and extracting milk frequency capsule coefficient for emotion classification. Meanwhile, Panda organizes the clean and structured data, preparing it for machine learning model training and leveraging this library ensure the efficient data preparation. And I've performed the feature extraction on my data set using MFCC for the best result.
Ma'am, could you please conclude your research?
Yes, just few slides left. I've employed MLP classifiers for emotion detection from speech, and I've used 3 total classifiers for this work, and this is how my metric structure you can see. Performance metrics, result analysis, color coding, and all I've given in that. This is what the final table you can see that I've employed total 6 classifiers, and you will find the best predicted emotion is angry in MLP, best predicted emotion anger and calm in SVM. I've separated best prediction emotion and worst predicted emotion model wise. Here is the conclusion. This is the speaker dependent SER model offers numeric advantages, particularly in personalizing device and enhancing the user satisfaction. So, collaborating with experts across various fields and studying emotion in different cultures and languages can further enrich our understanding and recognition of emotion in Gujarati speech beyond. This research lays the foundation for developing personalized, secure, and emotionally intelligent devices that enhance user interaction in diverse settings. Here are my references that I've used for this study. Thank you. If you have any question, you can ask.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. Ma'am, any questions?
Yes, Miss Anjum, tell me, is it enough 623 files are going to use for data prediction?
Actually, ma'am, I've collected 1,000 files for that, and I filtered that 1,000 files from and at last I was having a 623 file
Is it enough?
for this.
I think it is not enough.
This is my starting stage, and as we can say that there is no work found in Gujarati data set. So this is the emerging approach now. Later on we can
Okay,
improve it
but
with the
I
help
think
of more. Yes, ma'am.
mm, I think it is these files are not enough for predicting the information, and you have to collect more and more audio files for that. Then only it is easy for predicting the data.
Yes, ma'am. That's why it is now a speaker dependent approach. That it only select the known speaker. Unknown speaker is not able to detect that much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. Moving on to our next presentation. I would request the presenter to present his paper on the setting of traffic light duration based on the length of the vehicle queue using image segmentation. Dear presenter, could you please start your presentation?
Good afternoon, everyone. Is my voice clear?
Yes, sir, your voice is clear, but your presentation is not visible to us.
I already shared it already. Is it? I'm already screen. Do you see
Yeah,
my?
yeah,
Okay.
you have already shared your screen, but it's not the presentation here. It's we are getting a message, Zoom meeting is using the webcam. It's that part which is
Okay. Let me. Is it clear now? Is it?
yes, sir. Now it's visible. Yeah, please
Okay,
proceed.
okay, thank you. I would like to present my research titled "The Setting of Traffic Light Duration Based on the Length of the Vehicle Queue Using Image Segmentation." There are three authors: Nico Wijaya, Paulus Muchartono, Thomas Adi Purnawosidi, and myself, named Paulus Muchartono. This is me. Here's my outline. Introduction to the work, research methodology, result, and conclusion. First, there are 149 million units of vehicle in Indonesia, and 60% of them occupied in Java Island. As you see in Indonesia, Java Island, which is our capital, Jakarta, Light, and in big city, especially, heavy traffic and almost every day happening traffic jams. And that's because of duration of traffic is static. Suppose one section of road given a green light, duration of green light 30 seconds, and as constant second in any situation, in all situations. It doesn't matter how the queue, short or long. That's it's not smart enough and it's not good enough for the traffic reduction. That's why we propose the dynamic duration counting down. As you know that in our traffic jam intersection there are green traffic light, and there's counting down how long green on red light supposed to be on. But this duration is static, so we propose it should be dynamic based on the queue length. There are actually we have already collected 10 related works, but not all. I would like to present some of them most related to our recent research. I present here, like one that proposed the duration of traffic light can be adjusted. This is very similar with our research. But a little bit different. That is using a black pixel so that estimate length of the vehicle queue can be calculated. In research, another is there are main sources of traffic jams. First, events and accidents and weather. And second, priority. And the third, transportation infrastructure. That's the three that should be considered while they manage the traffic light. It's the traffic. And the other is about the timing of traffic lights. Is the cheapest and most practical solution to overcome congestion at the intersection in dense urban area. This is proposed by Med, Hossein, and Sina. That's quite different, but it's have a similar or same goal with our research. And the next, in general, a comparative study algorithm for intelligent traffic signal controlled by heuristic, Kaujuri, and all. They examine several algorithms for managing traffic jam. That algorithms they compare to each other, and some of it round robin, feedback control, gate queue network, and so on, etc. And the other is in Hong Kong, a system traffic simulate intelligent traffic system can improve the efficiency of condition at intersection. The results show that efficiency increased 55% from 3% to 57% during peak condition or when vehicles were congested. Our material case is simple one that actually we have to test a proper identification, literature study, and the design analysis. We have to repurposing the image segmentation, and execution. That's why we can measure the length of the queue. And yes, system design, testing, and installation. Okay, we have to set up the model first. We actually do the model or simulation with the miniature of the vehicle, and assumption is the line is backward line. So say like a ideal condition, and all the time or almost all the time, vehicles straight backward line, not slanted vehicles. But sometimes it happens too. But we have a assumption. Otherwise, that's a wrong calculation. And then we have to import the photos and into the program for analysis. First, we have to pre-process stage first. White line removal on the miniature array. We have to remove the white line, and something that's not related to our main code. And we do the image segmentation to differentiate vehicles from the road. But not enough. After that, we have to do edge detection to identify which the boundaries the most the farthest vehicle from the camera, because the camera only show the part of the section only in the north section, only in the east section, west section, or short section. That's so we have a very vertical line of road, vertical road, which is from short go to north. So north is where's the most far or the farthest vehicles light on the image. They have to identify that boundaries by action. And then once we count the boundary, then we can calculate the length of the pixel from the most short to the boundary. So we can calculate the length of the queue. It's that simple. This is the two conditions for ascending green light. Because we can suppose there are no vehicles, then there is zero vehicle, then 0 meters. It cannot 0 seconds to a green light of any section. So we have to consider a minimum duration, and also maximum duration. So we have set in this session, we have a 50-second at minimum and 60-second at the maximum. So we just define the second in between 15 seconds and 60 seconds, depend on the queue length. So because we depend on the length, then the length of the road compare or divide by the total length, then multiplied by the remaining total duration. That's the duration they got. If they got the number under than okay, if the length almost half of the total queue, then we set all right away 60 seconds, and less than 1/8 with 30 seconds, 50 seconds. That's the duration should be between this number. We have a 3 case from the simulation. Case 1, signal traffic with one long queue section.
Sorry to interrupt. Could you please conclude your research?
Okay. previously cases, and this is the result. And conclusion, the program successfully determined traffic light duration based on the queue length from inspection captures. Longer queue receive longer green light duration. Program runs well with several example images. Accurate calculation of green light duration based on queue length. At detection challenges, inaccurate edge detection due to lighting conditions that some happens. The color in the image is affected by lighting, which is correct detection accuracy. And the potential of improvement for the next research, we have to plan the implement of masking method, maybe implementation that remove irrelevant part of image before applying the edge detection. This approach could reduce miscalculation during edge detection. That's our intention. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your presentation. Ma'am, you have any questions?
Yes. Which edge detection technique you are using in your research?
Can method. Can.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Moving on to our last presentation, we have our presenter on the paper title, Emotion Recognition in Gujarati Audio Using Feature Extraction for Machine Learning Models. Dear presenter, could you please start with your presentation? Dear presenter, are you there? No. Dear presenter, are you there? I repeat, emotion recognition in Gujarati audio using feature extraction for machine learning models. Dear presenter, are you there? No. I repeat, emotion recognition in Gujarati audio using feature extraction for machine learning models. Okay, that brings us to the end of our presentations. I sincerely thank all the authors for their excellent presentation and contribution in this session, and all our participants for being a part of this international conference. I hope this session was very much informative enough to all of you. We, on behalf of the whole team, thank you for the support during this third version of the conference and all the previous two versions of the conference. We would be happy to have you all in the fourth version as well in 2025. All the presenters would be getting their digital certificates through email within 2 working days. Further, all the papers have been forwarded to Springer. The publication would be live within 6 months. Kindly cooperate with our team of ISBM 2024. I also would like to thank our session chair for chairing the session, Professor Rafat Samran ma'am, for chairing the session, a token of appreciation to our chair on behalf of Team ISBM 2024 and Global Knowledge Research Foundation and partners. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being a part of this conference and enlightening us with your valuable presence. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Aarti.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I kindly request all of you to please switch on your camera so that we can have a quick snapshot of this virtual conference. I request everyone to please switch on your cameras. Just a moment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Take
Thank you.
care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.